Hey guys, Crystal Thompson here for Studio Katia. We are creating a super fun Halloween card using embossing on colored cardstock. For this, we're going to need the newest August release from the Halloween trimmings. We're going to be using the Happy Halloween, and it's just a really fun little banner. Also, we're going to be using the Studio Katia Creative Dies, and this is the Spider Web Shaker, and this is the one we're going to be using the silver embossing powder. Also using the Spooky Satin Confetti. Is a beautiful blend of confetti and a gorgeous array of Halloween colors. Then for our colors, we're using several cards. So we got black for our main card base, and then we're going to be using this gray for the spider shaker. And then we're going to use a purple for the Halloween trimmings. And then we're going to be doing a little bit of ink blending on the black cardstock. We're going to be using the Wilted Violet, Twisted Citron, and broken china, and of course we're going to be using some silver embossing powder. You need some ink blenders, a piece of white scrap paper, and a masking tape to hold down your cardstock. So let's get started. All right, so we have our black cardstock ready to go, and we're doing this in an A2 size, so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. We're going to grab our purple masking tape, and all this is going to do is going to hold the actual cardstock to the masking tape that I'm using to protect my surface, masking paper. And this is the iCraft purple tape, and I'll tell you what guys, I actually have done some comparisons between the iCraft or any other masking tape made for paper and then compared it to like painter's masking tape, and I'll tell you what, it tore up my entire project trying to lift it. So I think this is one of the places where you don't try to save costs by buying other supplies, and you actually go for the one made for paper. All right, well, while I gave you that tip, we're going to finish up masking here. And honestly, we're just going to be careful to stay within the line. So we're going to begin with the Wilted Violet. And I know that it's not very common to do some ink blending on black cardstock, but I think that the effect is going to be just super pretty, and it's going to make our Halloween card pop that much more. You could totally do an easy galaxy by doing the same technique, just using a few different colors, a little more yellow and a little more pink. Next, we'll move on to the broken china, and we're going to grab this color and again blending it in within that Wilted Violet color. We're going to blend in. And it's going to leave us a little bit of space for that Twisted Citron. And these colors I felt matched that Spooky Satin Confetti that I was showing you guys earlier. So when you are looking for colors, if you're having a hard time, totally go look at Pinterest and look for color combinations. And then based also on what you have selected for embellishments, you can get your color selections from there too. All right, I'm going to add just a little bit of this Twisted Citron. And then we're going to add just a little more purple because this is a Halloween card. And then before we go ahead and pull that up, I have a water brush. We're going to get our water going, and then we're going to flick it. And it's going to be really cool because it's going to interact with the Distress Oxide. So we're going to pull those off, let it dry, and then remove all the masking tape. All right, so I pulled off the masking tape, and this is what it looks like. And look what a fun little background we got going on. Now we're going to proceed to die cutting. So we're going to die cut out of the purple cardstock, the Happy Halloween. And this is going to fit super, super nicely. See the length on that? So we're going to have just a little bit of that strip pop out in the bottom. Then we're going to cut out of this gray cardstock the beautiful Spider Web Shaker. And then we're going to put the whole thing together. All right, guys, so I have these die cut out. They're ready to go, and I'm going to start by doing the heat embossing on the Spider Web Shaker. So we're going to grab our ink, and then we're going to press the die cut on the pad directly. And you can like rub on it, or you could just press it. And then I'm going to grab my spoon, and I'm going to cover the entire thing. And then the way we're going to heat this up, we're going to do this in parts so we don't burn our fingers and mess up the heat embossing. But this is going to do, it's going to make it very pretty and just super, super shiny. I'm going to get my gun, and then we're going to heat emboss it. obviously makes it just super, super easy to add a little more sparkle to it and really make it look super different and metallic. All right, guys, so this is ready to go. We're going to begin placing and putting our card together. So I have added a bit of the foam adhesive, and this is black, and I just thought they would kind of hide it better. So we're going to put it off to the side of the card, and then we're going to place this guy on top. So we're going to grab more of this black little foam, and we're just going to place it on the H, and be sure that that's going to get hidden pretty well, and it is. So we're going to place this down, and if you choose, you can add some more foam on the edge to attach to this. I'm actually just kind of going to let it be, and we'll add some glue a little bit later. All right, so now I have my spooky satin confetti, and this is going to serve as our embellishment. I'm going to put some on my surface here, and then I'm going to grab my Aqua Mono liquid glue from Tombow. And I'm just going to add a couple little drops of glue, and the reason why is I like to see where this is going to go. And then we're going to be placing the whole thing with my crystal katana. I'm going to shave off some of the end there for a little bit just to make it really, really sticky. And we're going to add all the little embellishments from this spooky satin confetti. And then we're going to come in and add some more clear glue. And it's just a really fun Halloween card, perfect to add a little gift card and to send to somebody that will not be trick-or-treating in your neighborhood this time around. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Crystal Thompson for Studio Katia, doing a fun Halloween card, doing embossing on die cuts along with some black ink blending. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day.